let us strive to achieve this goal, so that no one will feel alone, excluded, or abandoned. Our concern for the sick is an extension of the way Jesus ministered to people who were suffering. Whether somebody was dealing with a physical illness or a mental illness or even a spiritual illness such as demonic possession, Jesus was able and willing to heal them. And in doing so, Jesus is demonstrating the kind of preferential care that God has for his children who are suffering. And Jesus demonstrated this care by the way he tended to the needs of the woman that we hear about in today's gospel. She was a Greek woman, a pagan. But she came to Jesus because he knew he had the power to heal. She knew that. And she appeals to him on behalf of her daughter, who is apparently dealing with a demon. And even though Jesus seems to brush her off at first, he draws faith from this pagan woman. He draws faith from her because she persists on behalf of her ill daughter. The fact that Jesus responded to her plea demonstrates that God's mercy and care are not limited to believers, but is available to all people, all who call upon God with a sincere heart are heard and answered. Today we sometimes wonder, why doesn't Christ heal people in the same way that he once did in his earthly ministry? Well, to be certain, Christ does offer healing, usually by granting grace and strength and patience to people who are sick. It seems to me that the real work, the tangible work of healing has been turned over to us. In the name of Christ, we are the ones who reach out to people who are sick, to offer comfort and support. We as a Christian, as a Catholic community, pray for those who are sick each day. And we have doctors, nurses, and healthcare providers whose work involves assisting people who are ill. On occasion, we may see the power of God exercised in a miraculous healing. But I think that for most of us, we are called to imitate the patience of Jesus, who bore his cross, who embraced the pain of the cross. That is always reason for us to rejoice, to know that even in times of illness and trouble, we are somehow mysteriously united to the person of Jesus, who knows what suffering is all about. For most of those who are sick, they learn to depend in a humble way on the care that is offered by their loved ones and those who minister to them. That sickness and illness will always be a part of our lives. True healing will not come until we are with the Lord in eternity. Still, we do what we can to alleviate the pain of those who are hurting in mind, body, or spirit. We can do that, of course, again, through our prayers and through the way we reach out to those who are hurting. Pope Francis ends his words on this day by saying, "To Mary, the Mother of Mercy and Health of the Infirm, I entrust the sick, healthcare workers, and all those who generously assist our suffering brothers and sisters. From the Grotto of Lourdes and her many other shrines throughout the world, may Mary sustain our faith and hope, and help us care for one another with fraternal love."